Welcome to Jake's Bounty. Hey, it is July the 13th, 2022. I'm Jake Hernandez. It's a What the Fuck Wednesday. Let's get to it. Oh, yeah. All right, thank you very much for tuning to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez, and I want to tell you about music today that you heard is from Hot Licks, their upcoming album entitled The Breakfast LP. You can go ahead and pick that up, I think, in the end of August. Alright, so be ready for that when it drops. Also, you can pick up Short Circuit 2 right here at Ray's Video, $1 7-day rental. Ali Sheedy, Steve Gutenberg. Best Gutenberg I know, anyway. Way better than that Gutenberg press. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this over at Ray's Video, $1 7-day rental. Also, Dog Training for Dummies. Type the word dummy and get this guy $5.99. And Retro Trivia Puzzles, also $5.99 when you type the word retro. Okay. And here we go. Let's get some news. All right. So, violent court outbursts as Valley child sex convict delays punishment. Kingsburg man Brandon Howard, age 19, had admitted to 3 felonies with child sex crimes, minors, anyway. While working at a retail store, Brandon then would, I guess, coerce them to have sexual relations with them. All right, and what ended up happening was the mother ended up just shoving Brandon because he was not arrested, he was not, being detained in any way, so he was not even being blocked, and she was able to just get up there and shove him. And then the brother of the victim was able to just like, oh, hold back, Mom, but he also did some nice handiwork in himself and he ended up getting arrested himself. And then his father was like, hey, I got my hand ready and cocked ready to go. Luckily, everything was sorted out. Unfortunately, Brandon Howard will have to postpone his next sentencing until September, and that's what he wanted anyway. I think that's why the whole melee happened. All right. Okay, Washburn Fire in Yosemite National Park grows up to over 3,700 acres, containment 22%. Crazy, because I thought yesterday it was at 25%. It's not good. Remember when I got those grades back in high school, I was like, oh, fuck, keep going down and shit. All right. Fresno man sentenced for killing man dressed in drag in 2017, 34-year-old. Let me see if I get this right. Imez Alvarado, a gay man, obviously, dressed in dresses occasionally. And he had a scuffle between himself and Derek Garcia in May 2007. Garcia fired a gun and was arrested a year later. Originally found incompetent to start in trial, and that was until May of this year. So it was restored, and he pleaded guilty. He pleaded no contest to second-degree murder with a gun, which basically is pleading guilty, but you're not actually saying, hey, I'm guilty and shit. All right. And finally, bicyclist hit and killed by a car on Highway 198 in Visalia. This happened Tuesday, 5 a.m. near Ben Maddox Way. I know I'm just getting to it right now, but I just did find out about it. Anyway, hit from behind by a Kia Optima. Kia not drivable afterwards. That must have been a big bicyclist. Bicyclist has not been ID'd, and the driver of the Kia stayed at the scene. All right. Okay. And I did want to go ahead and let you know we do have Short Circuit over here at Ray's Video, $1 7-day rental. Want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about it. It has Fisher Stevens. You don't always hear about him anymore, but he plays an Indian gentleman in the movie, and he does it so well. Everybody thought he was Indian. I thought he was Indian. You thought he was Indian. We all thought he was Indian. We were always claiming he was Indian and saying those quotes. Here I am, standing here beside myself. I know that probably doesn't do him justice, but Fisher Stevens. For the longest time, I thought you were Indian. He's not. But anyway, you can watch him do a bang-up job of being an Indian or just stereotyping one. In Short Circuit, Ali Sheedy, Steve Gutenberg, and Fisher Stevens, as well as Johnny Five. You are alive. All right. Raise video $1, 7-day rental. All right. Raise video. Short Circuit. Okay, let's go and get into retro trivia puzzles. Flashback to the 70s and 80s. All right. Whoa, flashback. Hopefully you guys weren't born in the 90s, because you're going to have some trouble with these maybe. Even if you were born in the 80s like me, there's like, fuck, I don't know some of these. So let's see if we can go ahead and find one that you might know or might not know. How did each episode of Hill Street Blues begin? Or most episode anyway. Was it a car chase, a roll call, a city skyline view, or a 911 call? I'm going to say A, a car chase. You happen to know, put in the comments below. Let's see, Hill Street Blues, how did it most episodes start out with? Get that page turned. And they started out with, throughout the series, 5 different characters start each episode with a roll call. Sergeant Phil Esterhaus, played by Michael Conrad, whose line, "Let's be careful out there," became a television catchphrase. Lieutenant Henry Goldblum, Joe Spano, Sergeant Lucy Bates, Betty Thomas, Sergeant Stan Jablonski, Robert Prosky, and Lieutenant Howard Hunter, James Sicking. Yeah, I never watched Hill Street Blues, but I just took a stab in the dark. Alright, so apparently it was B, a roll call. Doesn't sound very interesting to me, but I guess it worked back then. Alright, you can look that up and many, many more games and puzzles, trivia challenges over here, retro challenges, trivia puzzles, flashbacks to the 70s and 80s. Alright, $5.99 when you type in the word retro. Alright, good stuff there. Well, today is What the Fuck Wednesday, so to bring you a What the Fuck story, sometimes we do it from the local papers over here, sometimes we do it from Hollywood, worldly, but this is kind of just the United States, but I think included in this is just worldly too. But in the last month, June was the highest for inflation. That's right, reached a new 40-year high. It's 9.1. Prices rose to 1.3 from month prior. All right, and hopefully this is peaking. I don't think so, because I went to the store just yesterday, and looks like the prices in July are also going to go up. All right, surging prices. For gas, food, and rent have catapulted. 4-decade peak in June. Let's see. Consumer prices have soared 9.1% compared with a year earlier. The government said Wednesday the biggest 12-month increase since 1981, the year I was born, and from an 8.6% jump in May. All right. Okay. So we keep getting more price jumps, basically 1% to 1.3% each month is saying how much it's growing each month. And they're saying right now that the gas prices have fallen from the eye-watering $5 a gallon, maybe where you are from. Right now they are, I think, like $5.89 a gallon where I'm from. But nationwide, I guess it's $4.66. I like to find those prices. And then it just is also talking about how nobody is working right now, or is opting to just, stay unemployed and collect that unemployment or whatever that stipend is. I can't remember it is. But also, I don't know if they really can, because the median rent right now is says $1,500. Oh, actually $1,600. It just went up. And the medium housing prices is $400,600. All right, so just crazy times, crazy stuff. I don't know if you guys are feeling it too. I imagine you are. If you are, go and put in the comments below just some of the prices, or just some of the craziness you're having, paying for, whatever it may be, gas, food, electrical, anything really. It's, and how are you guys able to keep yourselves staying afloat? Have you gotten a raise? Have you gotten maybe a second job? You know, maybe you're now like prostituting yourself around the streets. Hey, whatever you got to do, I understand. All right. And also, I want to tell you about some cans I found today. All right, I didn't find that many. I didn't tell you. AM PM, they got a new dumpster and they put a lock on it. You bastards! So I couldn't get as many as I wanted to, but I did get some from the trash cans, and the ones I did get were a big Modelo un tall one, a glass bottle. I did get some water bottles. Got one full of some chaw, so I'll have to clean that one out. Got a Gatorade bottle, one of those cucumber melon ones. I don't get it. I know that's a Mexican thing, and I like cucumber with the tahini and shit like that, the lemon juice, that tastes bomb. But in like a drink form, no thank you. No Gatorade, no thank you. And then also put in my own squirt in there from last night. I got a 12-ounce can. You know, I can't be having those because of my sugar and shit, but every once in a while and shit. And then I also found a Snapple. This one was called Rain, and I think it had like, I don't think it had dragon fruit, but I know it had some like cactus and shit. And I know I'm Mexican, so I should know the word for it, but I can't pronounce it, so I'm not gonna try. But hey, I got one of those as well. All right, and I got about 2 small bags of cans, so I'm doing okay. You know, I'll make a little money this week. It all helps, right? You know, just like, you know, with these inflation prices, you gotta do something. All right, but I do want to again thank you for your views, and I do want to say please subscribe. I'm almost at 50 subscribers, and I'm gonna keep bringing you some more TikTok videos and Jake's Bounty videos. And again, just thank you. And also want to thank my sponsors. We have Short Circuit 2 over here at Ray's Video, $1 7-day rental. Okay. Also retro trivia challenges, puzzles, 70s and 80s over here at Jake's Video. Shit, Jake's Bounty. Also, dog training for dummies over here at Jake's Bounty. $5.99 when typing the word dummy. All right, I'm the dummy. Tomorrow we'll be having Throwback Thursdays, the news. We'll have the bounty and much more. All right, so come back and join me, and you guys be good to yourselves, be good to each other. And here is this is the new song from Hot Licks, yes, from their Breakfast LP. This is the Breakfast song, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have the rest of the day. Jake's Bounty is filmed in Former Arcane Yourself Records production 2022. You can follow us on Facebook and channel's website. Leave a like, leave a comment. As always, please subscribe.